finally here. The long awaited day is finally here. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the virtual launching of the Delhi Singer Code. We are equally sending greetings to the televiewers of Delhi TV. If you're watching us live, please feel free to grab a cup of coffee, sit back, relax, and be inspired. I am Marianne Tabe, your host for this evening. Well, tonight we are thrilled to unveil the book titled The Delhi Singer Code: Seven Keys to a Purposeful and Influential Life by Wogu Eyong Richardson. You know, this isn't just a book, it's a roadmap to unlocking your full potential. The book is indeed an inspirational piece. Now, going to Mommy Delhi Singer herself, watching one of her live videos on Facebook, she said, and I quote, "It takes embarrassment, failure, and struggle to succeed." Now we have a Cameroonian slang, pidgin slang, which says, "follow who no road." Yes. So, televiewers, distinguished guests, get ready to be inspired, motivated, and transformed. Now, without further ado, let's get to invite Foyu Sidonus to grace this event with an opening word of prayer.
Good evening, everyone listening to this program. Thank you so much, Mary Ann, for giving me the mic. So, we are praying in the mighty name of the Father, Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Dear Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for gathering each and every one of us all to this historical event. We pray that may you bestow your blessing upon every attendee. Lord, we call on your powers, on the power of the Holy Spirit, to make this a transformational moment. This daily singer code, just like Benson is Dawes said in Stranger to Failure, that anything underdeveloped in you has no value. That anything underdeveloped in you has no value. May this book be a vessel to develop tacit talent upon young people all across Africa. Father, we pray that may it be a transgenerational tool to our generation. Father, we pray that this book should have the capacity and the ability to raise many daily singers in our generation. May it be a massive
Amen.
tool of transformation, of education, to raise many Wogo Richardson who will be the light to our society. Heavenly Father, we commit all our discussions, all our thought into your mind, and to make this event a successful one. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sidonus, for that word of prayer. So, straight away, ladies and gentlemen, televiewers, we will delve in to getting the rundown program. So, um, we would have an opening speech, which will be delivered by Mr. Samuel Enomani. Thereafter, we would have a keynote address delivery by Dr. Richard Munang. From there, we are going to welcome questions from the audience and interactions as well. Thereafter, we would have the book review, which will be provided by Chair Hosia. Thereafter, we would have the presentation of the book to the public, that we are going to unveil the Delhi Singer Code, and also would get testimonials by special guests. Okay. Thereafter, we would have special remarks And of course, we are going to have a word from Mommy Delly, singer herself, and a word from the author as well. Thereafter, we would have the closing remarks and the announcements by the host. Thank you. Welcome back. So we would have an opening speech from Mr. Samuel Enomani Ayuk. Welcoming Mr. Samuel Enomani Ayuk. So Mr. Samuel Enomani Ayuk is the visionary CEO and founder of SINGAH, a global organization dedicated to promoting sustainable development and empowering individuals. He is also a seasoned speaker and author. He is renowned for his dedication to nurturing talent and empowering individuals to achieve greatness. Welcoming, Flourish.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All
Hello.
right. Thank you. I will start by borrowing the words from Pablo Picasso, who says that the meaning of life is to find your gift, and the purpose of life is to give it away. Good evening, good day to everyone, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and, and our cherished audience joining us across the globe. It is with a great honor and immense joy that I welcome you to this monumental occasion, the virtual launch of Daily Singer Code, the seven keys to purposeful and influential life by the talented W.E. Richardson. Today we gather not only to celebrate the unveiling of a book, but also to embrace a transformative message, a message that speaks to purpose, resilience, and intentionality. This masterpiece, inspired by the remarkable journey of Daily Singer, offers us not just words, but guiding principles that can illuminate our paths and empower our lives. Daily Singer herself is a beacon of inspiration, a woman of integrity, resilience, and unwavering faith. It is safe to say that her life and legacy demonstrate what it means to lead, what purpose, and to influence with authenticity. Through her story and the profound insights shared in this book, we are reminded of the bundles potentials within each of us to overcome challenges, embrace growth, and live meaningfully. This event is made even more special by the presence of dignitaries, thought leaders, and all of you who have joined us today. Your presence reflects the significance of this book and the collective inspiration to lead impactful lives. I would like to commend the author, my very own brother and friend and colleague, W.E. Richardson, for this beautifully capturing the essence of Daly's journey and for offering a guide that resonates with individuals at every stage of their pursuit of purpose. To everyone present here, this is a book just not just to read, it's an invitation to reflect, to realign, and rise. As we embark on this celebration, which I decided to call it, I encourage you to listen with an open heart, engage with the profound lessons shared today, and allow this moment to inspire your next steps towards greatness. Let us make this launch not just an event, but a moment towards living with intentionality and leaving a legacy. I will say, I am a woman is not an excuse, and it should never be. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Samuel Ayuk, founder of Talent Speakers. Once again, you're welcome and thank you for being part of this historic occasion. Let the journey to purpose influence. Let the journey to purpose and influence begin. Thank you very much for joining us again today. And of course, congratulations to W.A. Richardson. Thank you. Enjoy your day.
Thank you. Welcome back. So now, thank you very much. Welcome back, and thank you very much, Mr. Somewhere Ayok, for that powerful delivery. Now we are going to give the floor to Dr. Richard Munang to deliver to us the keynote address. Welcoming Dr. Richard Munang. Okay, Dr. Richard Monang is a multi award winning environmental thought leader. Quite interesting, right? He's also a development expert, author, and inspirational speaker. His pioneering work in sustainability and development has earned him international acclaim. Wow. Welcoming Dr. Richard Monang.
Thank you. Thank you
Welcome.
very much, Mary Ann, and to all who are watching online and from every corner of the world that you are in. To all dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, as we say always, all protocols observed. I want you to picture a single candle in a dark room. It starts small but slowly fills the space with light, not just illuminating. It's surrounding but inviting others to do the same. This is the power of knowledge. This is the power of purpose, the power of small acts, the power of courage, and the intentional leadership that each and every one of us needs today. It's what W. A. Young Richardson has captured in the DELLY SINGAH quote. And as a young man, he has shown that our generation can take the mantle of leadership. He has shown that our generation can inspire others and create a ripple effect of transformation. To Richardson, thank you for your courage to write this book. You remind us that true leadership is not about age. It's not about titles, but it's about taking action. It's about embracing responsibility and sharing a brighter future for each and every one. Your work is a testimony. Yes, it is that we can transform both our minds and our space. In today's world, let's face it, it's the negative voices that seem the loudest. Yes, they do. Social media thrives on insults, thrives on comparisons and chasing empty validations. But let's ask ourselves this one question. What truly matters in life in each and every one of us? What is it that truly matters? It is not the noise. I think you will agree with me that it is not the noise we create, but the hope we give. It is not how many followers we have, but how many lives we have touched. The legacy we leave is measured not by applause, but by the inspiration we ignite. Richardson, you have given us this light. And to the subject of the book, our indefatigable DELLY SINGAH, I cannot celebrate her enough. DELLY embodies the essence of purposeful living. From her groundbreaking book, I Do, I Don't, Journeying into Matrimony, which reshape narratives on relationships, to a fearless advocacy during the Bamenda market tragedy. DELLY has shown resilience in the face of challenges. Even as social media negativity tries to dim her light, she remains a force for good, reminding us to celebrate our cultures, to consume our local and build communities rooted in authenticity. She is proof that one person driven by purpose can make a world of difference. As we launch this book today, I want to leave you with 5 practical principles, what I call 5 propositions, actions each and every one of us can take to drive meaningful transformation. The first, be the spark, not the spectator. Purpose begins with action. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start where you are. Ask yourself, what am I here for? Because the purpose of life, ladies and gentlemen, is to be useful. And anything we do less than that, then definitely we have to question ourselves each and every moment. What am I here for? Purpose is your compass. Yes, it is. Guiding your decisions and actions. For example, if you are a teacher, go beyond just teaching facts. Mentor your students to dream bigger. Purpose-driven actions begins with small intentional steps, but the results can change lives. And that takes me to the second point, which is even more important, because wherever we are today, we do have influence. So the second point is use your influence to build, not to break, not to destroy. We all have influence, whether through social media platforms or workplaces or families. Let us use that influence to uplift. Let us use that influence to educate and unite. Let's share positivity, to be able to promote local talent and advocate for meaningful causes. Remember, it is not about the number of people who see your message, but the lives you touch with it. Like DELLY SINGAH, let's promote positivity and solutions. And if you are a business owner, highlight local products. If you are on social media, share messages that inspire instead of divide. Richardson didn't just write this book for himself. He wrote it to guide us all. That's using a platform for good. That takes me to the third point. Build communities of impact. Don't tear them down. We cannot transform the world alone. We must collaborate. We must come together, because collaboration amplifies our impact. Look at DELLY SINGAH's initiative, helping the vulnerable, uplifting communities, and empowering young women and men. Start where you are. Bring your families, friends, and colleagues together to address a community, because that is important, whether it's cleaning a local area or starting a skills workshop or mentoring young people. That's important, because together we are unstoppable. That takes me to the fourth point. Rise from failures with passion. Failure is not the end, it is a lesson. I hear a lot of people grumble and cringe every time they fail. Oh, I am alone. I don't know why this is this way. If you don't fail, you cannot learn. If you cannot learn, you cannot grow. If you cannot grow, you cannot be able to prosper. So if you have passion, you will always find a way to rise again. Richardson didn't wait for everything to be perfect before writing this book. He followed his passion. Yes, he did. And let's learn to view failure as fuel for our next attempt. If you have tried starting a business and it failed, don't give up. Use the lessons you learned to come back, and come back even stronger. Because we must always remember, passion will always lead you the way. And that takes me to the fifth point. This to me is important. Not just important because we are discussing these issues here today. It is important because the reality of now needs us to understand one thing. We must be fearless, but we must never be careless. This point is important. Fearlessness is not about taking bold steps despite uncertainty, but it must be balanced with wisdom. DELLY stood strong during the Bermuda tragedy, speaking up boldly, yet with care and compassion. And in your own life, take risk, but plan your moves. For example, if you are starting a new venture, research thoroughly, seek advice, and then move forward with confidence. Fearlessness with care creates impactful change. And that takes me to the last point. The last point is noise means you are doing the right thing. A lot of us worry a lot when we are criticized. If you are pursuing meaningful work and people criticize you, take it as validation. Remember, if no one is against you, you are not making a difference. DELLY faced criticisms for challenging norms, but she stayed the course. And her impact speaks louder than the noise. Don't be distracted by opposition. Focus on your mission. Ladies and gentlemen, today is about more than just launching a book. It's about launching ideas. It's about igniting change. It's about inspiring action. Richardson and DELLY reminds us that we are all candles in a dark room. Yes, we are. And if we choose to shine, we don't just light our own path. We light the way for others too. Each of us here today, wherever you are listening from, has the potential to be that steady light amidst the storms of life, guiding others to safety, to hope, to purpose. But to do so, we must ask ourselves a very powerful question. What are you doing for others? It is not about whose name you wear. It's about the legacy of your own name. Will you be remembered for the lives you have touched or for the lives you have torn? Let me repeat that again. Will your name be remembered for the lives you have touched positively or for the lives you have torn down? Let's remember, being useful and of value is what truly makes the difference. Because the true measure of greatness is not in the applause you receive, but in the lives you transform. Be the light, be the guide, and the difference you can make in the world will be immense. Thank you, and may this book inspire you to take the first step towards creating a life of purpose. And if there is anything that I've said that you should be able to remember today, it should be this: be the bearer of that light that you so desire. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Richard Munang, for that word. And something I really picked from what you said we should purpose begin with action, and we should use your influence to build and not to break. And he also said that rise from failure with passion. This is really related to what Mommy Delly said earlier on a live video that I watched. She said, you should not be scared of embarrassment. And that really made a lot of sense. So now we are going to call on, before that, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our special guests who are just joining as well. Mr. Samuel Enomani Ayok, Dr. Richard already, Chair Hosea, W.E. Richardson, Delly SINGAH, Mr. and Mrs. Tabby, Dr. Delight, Mr. Descartes. I don't know how that is pronounced. Dr. Roy Mama, Barrister Allen, CY Old Pancho, Lovette Inspirational, Mr. Gordon Barr, Prophet Allen Joshua, Dr. Valentine Chair, Mfor Tabe. So when we return, we would get the review of the book, The Delly Singah's Code. We'll be right back. Okay, so now we are going to call on Chair Hosea to give us the review of the book, The Delly Singah Code. Please, can we have Chair Hosea? Welcome, Chair Hosea. Okay, so Chair Hosea is a creative writer, a copywriter, and thought leader who brings innovation and depth to his craft. He equally inspires others through his words and insights. The floor is yours, Chair Hosea. Chair Hosea, it looks like your microphone is muted. Could you please check? Or better still, maybe you can do without the earpiece. Maybe your microphone is still muted. Sorry.
All right, can you get me now?
Perfect. We can get you now.
All right, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Greetings to all the dignitaries here, Dr. Richard, Mommy Delly, Dr. Chair, my namesake, everyone that is here present. It is an honor for me to review this thoughtful book, this Daily Singer Code, which is, this idea is, I call it one of the most thoughtful innovations, literary innovations on social media that I've actually come across. When I saw this idea, I was very marveled because going to go back to, we already know about Daily Singer's influence on social media, both on social media and off social media. And this piece is going to serve as something that we are going to go back to in so many years to come. We know how books are, we know how such pieces are. When we capture information in a book as such, we can easily go back to it, to reference it, to be able to guide us when we need to. So the Daily Singer Code is a piece, is actually a piece that is going to allow any individual that needs a direction, from how to move from grass to grace, because Daily Singer actually came from, let me use the word grass, actually came from grass to grace, and going through so many obstacles, especially as I saw in the book, as Mr. Richard captured, she lost a lot of family members, her struggles and all of that, but went on to become one of the most celebrated social media influencers and philanthropists in this Cameroonian social media space. So I'm going to capture the review I'm going to be doing a chapter by chapter review of this book, so that we can see the essence, we can actually see the essence, the work Mr. Richard put in. So I'm not going to do like a summary, but just going to give a picture of what we should expect when we open this book. So first of all, before I start talking about going to each chapter, I need to congratulate Mr. Richardson. I particularly like his style of writing. I particularly like how he infused storytelling, personal anecdotes, and some deep precepts from the life of Daily Singer. I particularly find one thing peculiar about the book, how he was able to conduct an interview which enabled her to share a lot of things about her that so many people will not know. And this goes a long way to add depth to the book, to enable us to, like, if we are to model her, there are things about her life that she may not have shared on social media, but through this book we are going to capture those areas more vividly. So I need to commend Mr. Richardson for that particular aspect. So I'm somebody that has been following Mrs. Daly for some time, and I particularly love her intentionality through her Receive Sense series, as she's someone that inculcates sense in every aspect of her being, from the way she carries herself on social media and both outside. Her humility and everything is just impeccable. So what is the Daily Singer's Code? Daily Singer's Code is, I call it the Bible I call it the Bible of this social media influencer that came from gay and went through the turmoils of a childhood. Can I say childhood trauma? And got to overcome some obstacles, move from so many distractions and a lot of uh, how can I put it? A lot of difficulties as a young girl, as an average Cameroonian young girls. We know how growing up from a struggling family from gay can be. So I call this book a Bible that will help us to dig into the life of this social media influencer and find those pieces of her life that can inspire us. We already know that she is one intentional woman. She's one intentional woman that every of her move from social media and offline is so let me say calculated, because intentionality has to do with calculation. You calculate the consequences of your actions, you the way you deal with people and all of that. So the book is divided into 8 chapters, and Richardson's writing is simple, warm, and direct. That he directly communicates with the reader, giving the reader that aspect of being with DELLY SINGAH through her journey from childhood to what she is now. And the first chapter are you getting me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly. The first chapter.
All right. Mm,
Oh, sorry for that interruption. Okay, so while we wait for his arrival, for his return, as I can see, we would like to move forward to um, 1 minute, please. Okay. Okay, hello everyone. Okay, so while we wait for his return, I'm going to give a summary of the book. So, the DELLY SINGAH Code, 7 Keys to a Purposeful and Influential Life, is more than just a book. It's an invitation to live with purpose and intentionality. DELLY SINGAH has built a life rooted in integrity, resilience, and faith. And in this book shares the wisdom and principles that have guided her journey. It's for anyone looking to discover their true passion and live a life full of meaning. Whether you're at the beginning of your journey or already at the path to your dreams, Delhi's insights on purpose, boundaries, loyalty, and growth will inspire and empower you to embrace your potential and confidently walk toward your destiny. We'll be right back. Thank you.
The DELLY SINGAH Code. 7 Keys to a Purposeful and Influential Life. Ready to unlock the secrets of success? DELLY SINGAH Code is here. delve deep into a journey of purpose, intentionality, and transformation. Written by the brilliant mind, DELLY SINGAH. The DELLY SINGAH Code will inspire you to pursue your dreams and unlock your full potential. Join us for the official book launch. Be part of the excitement, the energy, the stories. Pre-order now and be the first to experience the magic of DELLY SINGAH Code. This is your moment. Unlock your success with the DELLY SINGAH Code. See you at the launch.
Welcome back, everyone. So, at this stage, we are officially unveiling the book, and we are going to be having guest speakers who will share their remarks in 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes, and say what they have to say about the book, and most importantly, pledge their support. So, right, we are going to invite Dr. Chair Valentine to share his remarks and anything briefly. Welcoming Dr. Chair Valentine.
Yes, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, so good evening, good afternoon, good morning if you are out in the Far East. Welcome to this occasion. The first thing I want to say, let me just make a very quick remark on what the keynote speaker said, that it is not about the name you wear, it is about the impact that your own name creates. So, I mean, if I reach out to our African youth who are struggling, right, to wear the latest of the marks, Dolce Gabbana and so, make your own name. When W.E. Richardson reached out to me about this book and said it's about the DELLY SINGAH Code, I had recently reviewed, I Do, I Don't by DELLY SINGAH. And I went through this book and tried to read it. I have not read it completely, but at least I have a glimpse of what the book says. And please, there is one thing I want to say first and foremost, right? The idea which I applaud sincerely is the fact that we are celebrating our own. The fact that Richardson wrote about DELLY SINGAH who we can relate to. That local girl in Mancon, in Gi, in Cambe can relate to DELLY SINGAH, right? It will make sense to go write a book about Hillary Clinton, about, all of these women out there. But when you do something about people in your own locality, it makes it much more simple and relatable. And without not going too deep into the book, based on what I have read, I would just like to point 3 points. She talked about purpose. And when you look at DELLY SINGAH and you talk about purpose, living with intentionality, right? They talk about vision as well. And here I say to our African youth, to our Cameroonian youth, they lack dreams. Begging on people to dream big. If you cannot dream big, you cannot achieve. If you want a car, please dream for an airplane, right? And like the keynote speaker said as well, negativity always goes viral. But let's not forget to stay in our lane and believe in what we do. Because when you are consistent and you do what you know best and you do it with all your heart, you will finally emerge. Lastly, there's one thing about the book, it talks about being charitable. As a means to open doors to yourself, right? It opens many doors spiritually. When you are charitable, when you give to people who least expect and you expect nothing in return, that is the best prayer you can ever make. So when you read through this book, and I'm encouraging everyone to go through this book as well, you realize that the difficulties that you face in life are not there to break you down. These difficulties are preparing you for greater heights. And if you see it that way, there's a lot you can make from it. So I am very happy to have been invited here. And like I say, giveaways are good. Giveaways are nice for people who receive them. But I believe in giving people tools that will help them. So for this as well, I am going to sponsor 10 copies to winners in Cameroon, and hopefully it would inspire them to understand that their current circumstance is not basically what defines their future. They are the architects of their destiny. And if they were to go through a masterpiece like this, they would be able to look at what is available in their immediate environment and be able to make up the type of future that they want. So the writing of this book, just to build up from what my namesake Osea was talking about in reviewing the book, the writing of this book is fantastic. When I started reading this book, it's basically a juxtaposition of poetry and prose. To W.E. Richardson, your writing style, my brother, is superb. I started reading and I could tell that this is not your first book because the style that you write is commendable. So thank you very much for this, and thanks everybody. I'm going to open up the raffle on how to win 10 copies. I will be sponsoring 10 copies for people in Cameroon.
Wow.
Like I've always said, it is easy for me to buy a book and give you, you keep it on the shelf for it to pick down. But if I go and buy this book by yourself as a guide that can help you become the best of you, that will be the best thing that you can do. But that notwithstanding, like I say, as support, Richardson, I will sponsor 10 copies. Thank you.
Wow. It is indeed wonderful. Dr. Che has supported with 10 copies. That's great. And he said we would have to win. And I would like to win a copy as well for myself. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Che, for that. Thank you. All right. So right away, ladies and gentlemen, televiewers of Delly TV, we are going to welcome Old Pancho straight away into the chat room. Welcoming Old Pancho. So Old Pancho is a renowned comedian, musician, entrepreneur, a brand ambassador. He's creative. He's indeed a creative genius and business acumen that have made him a celebrated figure. Welcoming Old Pancho. That name, Old Pancho. Okay, let's get to see him. Old Pancho. Hello. Okay. It looks like your microphone is muted. We can't hear you.
Think
Okay, it's fine now.
is it okay now?
Yeah, it's okay now.
Yeah, thank you all, and a blessed Sunday to everyone.
Thank you.
Like this is Old Pancho Siwa International Nyangadros. That's my comic name. Yes. First of all, I want to congratulate Richardson, A. Young Richardson. You see, I want to congratulate him. I want to congratulate him for not for going beyond tribe, region, and village. Because we have so many intellectual people in the Southwest, in the Bayangi, who have done things. But going across right to the Northwest, to the Ngi community and choose DELLY SINGAH is something that we need to upload. It means all the gospel we have been preaching about unity, togetherness, and all, our young people are grabbing it and they are preaching it big time. Because, like I used to say, it's a collective effort for us to build Cameroon and make Cameroon great again. And we must work with intentionality and love, togetherness, and support. You see, like I always say, standing against negativity that puts food on people's table is like facing a hungry python face to face. You see, our community have suffered a lot of negativity on social media that has cause a lot of people scared to come to the social media. So while the people who are preaching this negativity benefit from it, those who decide to stand against it, they're not going to take it lightly with them. But
Yeah.
as we keep putting the energy and power, we thank God the support of people like Richard. We are getting to where we are supposed to be. You see, this come to the conclusion of what I've been fighting for. 80-20. Let's celebrate our own. Let's
Yeah.
make our own. You see, we were already in that level that we believe nothing good can come from us. We didn't believe we're even getting to the level that we don't even believe we have intellectuals. We have professors, we have big people. When you talk about our own, we say, this Murphy talks with you. What can this one say? You see, whereas we have got everything it takes to make Cameroon a superpower in the world.
That's true.
Just need to be intentional about our own. It costs me nothing. If it is you, Marie, that you are doing it outstanding today, we all gather and raise you up. You must not be in the Bamingi tribe, Bakweri, or Bafut, or Kom. No. Are you a Cameroonian? Yes. It's your identity, a Cameroonian? Yes. We take you up. Because what you are going to benefit will turn around and still come back in our pocket. So this same energy we are using today to celebrate DELLY SINGAH through Richardson. We should also use it on Roy Mama when they come. Use it on Dr. DELLY when they come. Dr. Richard, you, Marie, everybody. And before you know it, our country will be competing with nations like America. When you see the American president addressing Nigeria today, Kenya today, they have not done anything that we cannot do. Just imagine Dr. Richard. Dr. Richard is one of the greatest people we have on this planet Earth. But who is going to make Dr. Richard known in the world is you and me, from where Dr. Richard is coming from. We are the one to talk Dr. Richard's story. So without taking much of your time, guys, I am so super happy because everything I've been dying for is coming to pass while I'm still alive. I love us. We gather here. We are talking about our own, building our own, and gradually we are really building our own. Like I said, how do we make our own become known in the world? Is slow down foreign influence. Those we have to ignore their own intellectuals, their own things, and talk more on our own, because when we talk more about our own, we have no choice than listening to us. So congratulations, Richardson. Congratulations, everybody who is right here. I myself, I'm going to buy 10 of that book, so I'll buy it.
Oh, okay.
I'll buy it. I'm going to buy 10 of that book. 10.
Wow.
10 copies. Yes, I'll do my best. I'll do my best and buy 10 copies. 80-20 or no nothing. Our own and our own first. Cameroon first. God bless you guys. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you so much. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks so much, Otancho. So, Otancho has supported this event with 10 copies as well. Can I get a hand of applause? That's wonderful. So, televiewers will be right back to get our next speaker for the evening. Okay, right, Mama.
The DELLY SINGAH Code. 7 keys to a purposeful and influential life. Ready to unlock the secrets of success? DELLY SINGAH Code is here. Delve deep into a journey of purpose, intentionality, and transformation. Written by the brilliant mind, DELLY SINGAH. The DELLY SINGAH Code will inspire you to pursue your dreams and unlock your full potential. Join us for the official book launch. Be part of the excitement, the energy, the stories. Pre-order now and be the first to experience the magic of DELLY SINGAH Code. This is your moment. Unlock your success with the DELLY SINGAH Code. See you at the launch.
Welcome back, everyone. I'd like to acknowledge the felt presence of Dr. Delight, and she has equally supported this event with 10 copies. Thank you, Dr. Delight, although you're not present, but your presence is really felt. So Dr. Delight is a Cameroonian medical beautician and entrepreneur based in the US, a community leader and influential figure. She combines her expertise with a passion for empowering others. Thank you so much, Dr. Delight. So the next guest speaker we have is Roy Mama. Welcome in, Roy Mama. Okay, so Roy Mama is a dynamic entrepreneur, a media mogul with a remarkable impact on the entertainment and business landscape. Welcome in, Roy Mama. Can't wait to have you. Okay, is Roy Mama there? Okay, so while we are waiting for Roy Mama, we would have a Barista Allen. Is Barista Allen there? Okay, it looks like Barista Allen is not there as well. Network issues. Okay, so we'd like to have in the chat room, there's Cat. I don't know that name. I have problems with pronouncing that name. Descartes. Can we have them in the chat room? Okay, Roy Mama is here. Welcome in, Roy Mama. We have been waiting for you like forever.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, hi, Roy Mama.
Hey, can you lower that, Papa, please? Yeah, I have just a few minutes because I have to jump into another meeting. Anyway, thank you guys for the honor to be part of, I call it history, because it's something that we've been hoping for a very long time. And we know that together we work better. That's what I believe. And I want to thank Dr. Richardson for being able to put this together. Like the review that I gave, I had to go through the book a little bit. He sent the book to me. I was able to go through it, but not everything. But looking at the concept of what the book entails, I think it's a book that everyone has to have a hold of it and be able to go through these codes. My review was that I believe in giving people's flowers while they're alive, because we'll not want to wait till something happens and then we start celebrating people that, oh, this person was this person did
That's
this.
true.
You know, Delhi has put in her time in the community to help build and teach um, our brothers and sisters. I always say young ones, because sometimes we, in as much as we always think that these are the younger generation and all that, there's still some older ones that still deserve or have been able to benefit from her teachings. I see how passionate she is when she put in time to be able to communicate with the community and her values and stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons why I was like, okay, if I was being able to reach out, if they reached out to me to also give my own 1% of review, what not? It's something positive for the community, and also I think that a lot of us will benefit from this. So I want to thank Richardson for being able to put this together. His style is amazing. The thought process for him to be able to come up with something like this means a lot. One of the take home that I got from that was about working together. And I think let me read a little bit of what I wrote, so I sent to him, so that at least we get a glimpse of before we got into the book. So this is what I said. I said, I'm deeply honored to endorse Delhi Singh, remarkable book, quote, book. Everyone or everybody, embodying the spirit of giving people's flowers while they're still alive. This book celebrates her tireless efforts in shaping mindset and uplifting the community. One profound quote that resonated with me. It's about the power of collaboration, and I think that that means a lot. We always say that yes, we all cannot definitely work together, but when you see one aspect of the community that you think that you can align yourself with it, you give your own 1% to it, and you will come together and you pull out something amazing. So all of the people who to add their 1% voice in bringing out a book like this. I just want to celebrate you guys. I know that there are bigger and better things to come in the future, and together we'll definitely build a better community. Kudos to all those who have stayed positive. I know it's not easy. Trust me, it's not. Especially when we're
Yeah.
dealing with people with different mindsets, people from different communities, people from different backgrounds and families and stuff like that. Um, I want us not to look at this thing as a tribal thing or be think that it has to resonate from one different tribe, just like what CY has talked about. But I think it's a book that every one of us will definitely relate to it. Her quotes are amazing values of what I think a lot of us embodies, and I know that together we'll build a better community. So I want to say kudos to you, kudos to the team, kudos to every one of you, and also to encourage Daily not to give up. I know sometimes it might be heavy, it might be difficult because you will not ever satisfies everybody's mindset. But the 1% of the people that you can touch with your values and with your teachings and all that, it means a lot. So kudos to you all, and don't give up. Keep pushing it. And I would definitely. They always say that if you want to, let me not put it that way. But if you really want to make an African man, this there's a code. There's a code. They say put the if you want someone not to touch your money, put in a book. But we're definitely gonna put the money this time in the book for everyone to be able to support, or for everyone to be able to grab that little percent of knowledge. I love the fact where Mr. Dr. Che was talking about giveaway, saying, and we can give you money, we can give you every kind of stuff to be able to support you. But at the end of the day, the knowledge that you get matters, because with that knowledge you can keep it for a very long time and you can monetize those knowledge to be a better person in the community. So I would definitely work with 10 copies, and hopefully that someone knowledge that is inside this different knowledge book, so that you can able to go home and instill this knowledge not only to yourself but also spread it out to the community and the people around you. So thank you guys so much for this honor. I really do appreciate it, and congratulations again. Congratulations again.
The Delhi Singha Code. 7 keys to a purposeful and influential life. Ready to unlock the secrets of success? Delhi Singha Code is here. Delve deep into a journey of purpose, intentionality, and transformation. Written by the brilliant mind, Delhi Singha. The Delhi Singha Code will inspire you to pursue your dreams and unlock your full potential. Join us for the official book launch. Be part of the excitement, the energy, the stories. Pre-order now and be the first to experience the magic of Delhi Singha Code. This is your moment. Unlock your success with the Delhi Singha Code. See you at the launch.
Welcome back, everyone. Roy Mama, that was indeed a wonderful gesture there. Roy Mama insists on giving people their flowers while they are still alive. So, in essence, passion, intentionality is the watchword. So, let's learn to support our own. Right away, we would have God Love Mba, would like to have God Love Mba to come up and share with us what he has. Oh,
Good evening, everyone.
good evening. I think I'll add a praise to your name, praise God Love Mba.
I am fully dressed
Oh,
for this event because this
okay.
is how much I value and respect Mommy Deli, and I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who is present to celebrate Mommy Deli Singer, and to the author of the book, the Deli Singers Code. I want to say a very big thank you for pouring in your heart, for investing your time, your money, and everything in bringing this vision into existence. And I want to say a very big thank you to Mommy Deli for all the impact she has created in our lives. Um, so who is Mommy Deli? Mommy Deli is my mommy. Mommy Deli is my mommy, hands down. Any day, anytime, today, tomorrow, and forever. She's my mommy. Deli Singer is she's a relationship coach slash counselor. Deli Singer is she's a visionary. She's a mother, not just a mother, but she's a special need mother. If you work in the healthcare field and you work as a caregiver, you definitely know what it takes to take care of people who are vulnerable, people who are either um, if you're working with people with developmental disabilities, you know it takes a special grace to be able to deal with such people. And I feel like I'm a daily singer. It's a reflection of all these things, the positivity, the love, the care, the kindness. We all see it, her expressions on social media. And like I said in one of our live sessions on TikTok, I said, we cannot deny the impact that she has created in our community. Whether we put a blind eye, whether we put a deaf ear, we cannot deny it. It is very visible any day, anytime. And I also said that, she will be the only Bible some people will ever read. So she will be the only Bible some people will ever read. And this is just a proof that whatever she is doing, people are watching. Whatever she is saying, people are listening. For someone to take their time, write a book about her, it means a lot. It means she's doing something great in our community. And I want to say thank you to this gentleman for honoring my mother. And I am so glad that we are doing this again, that we are coming together to celebrate Mommy Deli for such an outstanding work that she's doing in our community. Mommy Deli is very intentional. She is very intentional. She's someone who is very intentional. She's very purpose driven. Mommy Deli has come up with the Receive Thanks hashtag, intentional living hashtag. Purpose. They say when you have purpose, you have direction. That is the reason why we've seen in so many instances on social media where she has faced backlashes. But because she knows where she's coming from, she knows where she's going to, she put eye, a blind eye and a deaf ear to all these tantrums that are being thrown towards her. That is who a purpose-driven person is. Someone who stays true to their purpose, someone who stay true to their vision. So I want to say thank you all so very much for coming together to celebrate Mommy Deli and for the launching of this book. And not going to say so much. I'll be supporting this book with 10 copies also.
Okay.
Thank you so very much.
Okay. Okay. Thank Welcome back, everyone. Okay, and so God Love Mba equally supported this event with 10 copies as well. Thanks for that wonderful gesture. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to invite our next speaker for the day, our next guest speaker, and it's no other person than Descartes. So we are inviting Descartes to the chat room. So Descartes is a media influencer and entrepreneur based in the USA, in the US of A. Okay, welcoming Descartes. Let me. Oh, is Descartes there? Okay, here he comes.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Sure, sure. Thank you. Happy Sunday, and happy Sunday to everyone watching around the world. My name is Renee. Most people call me Descartes on Facebook again. I'm very honored and happy to be here to be part of this occasion, right? And it's a very huge privilege for me to be part of such events because my outings on the media has never been about all of these things, right? I've always been about making a lot of noise and just sharing my story, having fun with people around the social media space. But out of a sudden, I realized that a lot of people started taking me a little bit more serious. So I just want to thank everyone who has been able to pick me to be part of such conversations and events. So I want to congratulate Richardson for being able to put things like this together, and also want to give a word of shout out to Miss Dailies. She has been phenomenal throughout the years on the media. A lot of things we have never agreed on, and at some point, I had a way of disagreeing with people in the past. But right now, I've been able to define my way of disagreeing with people in a more respectful way, and now I think we're in a very good footing now. So yeah, so I was able to be part of those people who read this book earlier than any other person before it was released, and I wasn't able to read throughout the entire book, but I just want to say all the things this guy has put together about dailies, they kind of align with the kind of person that I am, maybe in a different perspective, right? They align in living a life of purpose, being intentional, and being able to know who you are and what your contribution to the community is. There are a lot of successful young men and women out there, but they kind of not really know what they want. Sometimes success hit us by surprise. I have this philosophy that success is not about hard work. Sometimes success is by luck. I just believe that. And a lot of people, when they gain success, they don't know how to put this in a way that a lot of people can benefit from. So I've seen Dailies as one of those people on the media that you kind of use as success to educate the youth and keep the youth in a direction that a lot of people can emulate. So I want to congratulate her for that. So talking about living a life of purpose, purpose goes with dream and vision. A lot of people don't really know their purpose. And if you don't know your purpose, right, you're gonna be living in a life where people will suddenly define your track for you, and it doesn't work like that. Purpose to me again goes with dream and motivation. These three words, they go the same: dream, purpose, motivation, and vision. A lot of people don't know their motivation. If you don't know your motivation, what's motivating you to get out every morning to go out and work? Some people don't know the motivation. If you don't know the motivation, you don't know you're not gonna have the right purpose. What is the purpose of you getting up every morning to work hard? What is your motivation? So a lot of people don't know. So as the first chapter says, you need to be able to know. I have some back noise. I don't know. why it's echoing. So if you don't know your vision, your motivation, and your purpose, you won't be able to live an intentional life because you don't know what you are chasing. So this is a well thoughtful literary work by Mr. Richardson, and I just want to thank him for putting all this together. And encourage everyone who is coming from a background like Dilly's. Like I said earlier, myself and Dilly's, we kind of align with background. Reading her story, how she started in coming up as someone from a very, you know, I don't want to say poor, average background, and being who she is today, influencing and motivating a lot of people on such a platform is a motivation a lot of people. So I come from that background too, where I have to, step up my game, fight for myself and my family, and be a motivation to the people around me. So I just want to encourage everyone, irrespective of which family, where you're coming from. You can be Tillis, you can be Renee, you can be Richardson, you can be anybody. You just have to define your purpose and go for it. Live a life of purpose. Be intentional about what you want and go for it. And trust me, you're going to get it. I came from a family, large family, where we definitely do not have a dream, and we did not even have hope. We didn't even know what the next couple of years will look like. But we kind of remain focused, intentional, and very purposeful for what we want. And today, I am proud to say we are not where we used to be, but we are thousands of miles away from what we used to be. So you can be anything if you are intentional. And there's one thing I want to round up really quick because I know it's late.
Okay.
There's one thing about success, and influence. If you are successful and you are not able to impact people, that's what this book is talking about, giving back, as Dale is giving back to the community through her philanthropic work. There are a lot of ways of giving back to the community, right? If you are successful today, think about how you can impact the next generation, how you can invest in a community, how you can support people grow. If you are just successful, like people go into different businesses because they don't think about the impact that they create. How will people remember you as the type of person you are? How will people remember you in the next 10 years? 5 years? Did you invest in in community projects? Do you invest in people's life? Do you impact people, or you're just intentional about your personal growth and gratification? Because so many people want to be like, I was the first Cameroonian to ever build a platform. I was the first Cameroonian, but they don't think about what is the impact of that platform you built. Did it communicate to people? Did you share and encourage people? Did you know, support people? So I want to end here and just say uh I want to be able to give time to others to talk, and I will I don't know how much a copy is, but let me say 10 copies for now and see how it goes. So thank you all so
Okay.
much. Again, my name is Renee Sambo. I'm a software security engineer based in Iowa. So thank you all so much and have a great week. Bye bye.
Bye. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so that was a great word there from Mr. Rene. So he said that Mommy Delhi used her success to educate and influence the youth. Yeah, so now we know the difference between being popular and being influential. We got that right. So straight away, we are going to have our next speaker. But before that, to our Facebook viewers, to join the live, please check the link in the comment. To be able to join the live, check the link in the comment. Thank you. So straight away, let us have our next speaker for the day, Barrister Allen. Is Barrister Allen there? Okay, so while we wait for Barrister Allen, I would like to give a brief review and a bit about Barrister Allen. So he is a sound legal mind, of course, Barrister Allen, and thought leader whose insights and expertise continue to shape the legal and professional sectors. Of course, he's a barrister. Welcoming Barrister Allen. Oh, we might have to move on to the next speaker. Maybe Barrister Allen is not there for the moment, or maybe he's having some issues connecting. Okay, we are waiting on Barrister Allen.
The Delhi Singha Code. 7 keys to a purposeful and influential life. Ready to unlock the secrets of success? Delhi Singha Code is here. Delve deep into a journey of purpose, intentionality, and transformation. Written by the brilliant mind, Delly Singha. The Delly Singha Code will inspire you to pursue your dreams and unlock your full potential. Join us for the official book launch. Be part of the excitement, the energy, the stories. Pre-order now and be the first to experience the magic of Delly Singha Code. This is your moment. Unlock your success with the Delly Singha Code. See you at the launch.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So we were waiting for Barrister Allen, but it seems he is not available. So straight away, we would invite Mommy Delhi Singer herself to give us a word. Mommy Delhi Singer, are you there?
Oh my
Okay.
God. Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, my delicious. Hello, Marianne. You've been doing
Hello.
awesome today. Well done.
Thank you.
Oh my God. It looks like it's my birthday, actually.
Of course, it should be. This is my birthday.
I mean, good evening, everybody. Those of you watching on TikTok and Facebook, we're streaming live simultaneously and even on YouTube, just so you know. Please, after I speak, of course, we'll be having the author come up just so that the viewers know. And then the link will be put in the comments. Just if you want to come on here and, give in a word or two, you're very much welcome. But that will be after the author has spoken. Thank you so, so much for having me. Today is, again, this is not 2nd of December, but I feel like it's my birthday and you all are celebrating me. I don't know. I've had loads of gifts this year. I've had loads of gifts, but I would say that this should rank, I mean, um, the top, at the top. It should be at the top of all the gifts that I've received. It's such an honor. Like I lack words to quantify the kind of honor I feel. So this day I sat in the media. I'm always in the media, and then somebody writes in the comment section like, "Mommy Deli, if I write a book about you, how would you feel?" I'm like, write a book about me. Oh, wait, wait, wait. And then again, I'm thinking to myself, I hope that this guy doesn't go and write one nonsense and then I have to endorse it because it's a gift and there's no how you would say no to it. You have to accept the gift and out of courtesy, endorse it. And I'm thinking, Father, fingers crossed. I hope that this guy doesn't mess me up in this media. I love to
No,
have a book. Who doesn't? I mean, But hey, please, I beg. I don't even know this guy from Adam. I've never seen him. I've never read his name from anywhere. And so I'm thinking, if this were to be Godimba, of course, Godimba is just from speaking. So those are my fervent followers, my diehard followers like that. If Godimba is writing a book, I'm going to go to sleep. Why? Because I know that I know what to expect. You see what I mean? But then this guy went on his page. I don't know him. I'm like, this guy, okay, let's hear. Little did I know that he's written the book already and he just wanted me to know. So that was his way of informing me that he's written a book already about me. And then I gave him my contact. Okay, get on WhatsApp and let's talk. That was when I realized he had written the book already. So the only thing I had to do was like, okay, send the book, let me read. I wanted to see what he's penned down. To my greatest shock, I mean, he is a phenomenal writer. For those of you who have had a glimpse of this book, you can attest. Now, this is not me blowing things out of proportion because okay, it's about me. I mean, his style of writing, it tells you that he's a seasoned writer. He tells you that, and then the depth of what he has written tells you that he's not just a follower, he's a delicious at heart. So he knows what I've been teaching, like he has followed me and he's been putting these things into practice because he taught me lessons in the book that I'd forgotten, and he's reminding me like, hey, these are the things you taught us. I'm like, wait a minute, when did I teach you all of this? So I was amazed, And again, I'm telling him that I was starstruck. Like I was starstruck as in I felt like this is one of the best authors out there who has written a book about me. And so I'm literally reading myself from a celebrity. That's how it was for me. And I don't think he doesn't understand to what extent that what he has done has gone. But again, like I said, this is going to go down in history as if not the best gift yet. I mean, one of the best gifts that I've had to receive. And I pray that this spirit of celebrating, I mean, giving our flowers while we're still alive, because of course, I would expect that a lot of things are written about me when I'm gone, but I'm here. I have to read my own work. It's like everything, man. I am so honored. I mean, more than honored. And so I want to use this opportunity to thank him so much for looking, I mean, for being keen. Because there are lots of people, like I said, they follow me, they know the things I teach, they can put them into practice. But to articulate it and be able to capture it in the way he did, I'm not sure I can even capture my own teachings like he did. So I want to appreciate you. Anyway, you'll be coming up here, and of course the audience have these many questions to ask you. Hopefully that you can exhaust all of it because there are many questions. And to my delicious, I say you do this one because it's one of you who has done this. I want to thank you for the love and the support. I'm not the only media influencer out there who is doing awesome, but sometimes you people spoil me. You make me feel like I'm the only person here, and sometimes I get shy. But it's my pleasure that you love me this much, and it's encouraging. Because hey, some days I want to give up, man. The bullets are many. The backlash is you cannot you can't imagine. But when I think sometimes about you and how much you have been there, the support and everything, I'm like, if I give up now, what was the essence in the first place? You see what I mean? I'm all about purpose. I'm all about encouraging and inspiring. I come on here, I share my story. I wear my experiences, my emotions, my everything on my sleeves like that, just so that it can be an inspiration to the younger generation. To me, life is all about purpose, and I define purpose as my assignment on earth to the benefit of others, to the glory of God. So it's my assignment, what God has called me to do on earth. But hey, it's not for my benefit, it is to you all, those of you who follow me, that you get to benefit from the gift that God has given to me. And then God is glorified at the end of the day. And that's it. That's why I'm fulfilled. That's why even when I'm not happy, I'm still here. Even when it doesn't feel okay, but I'm still here. Why? Because it's all about purpose. And I'm hoping that if you ever get to think about me, you should think about purpose. And that should inspire something in you to know that, hey, you can dream. You can also do it. I know that many people would come up and talk about the underdog story. I'm typical underdog story. And this is not made up story because everybody who grew up with me, they're still there and they can tell you My classmates are there. My childhood friends are there. My neighbors are there. You see what I mean? My family is there, and they know. So I cannot come to the media and lie and form a pity party because I want to, be part of those who had a sad story growing up, and those kind of stories that are selling. I'm
Yeah.
typical underdog, but I'm proud of my humble beginnings. I'm proud of where God is taking me to. I know that I'm heading for the stars. So where I am, you want to check me out next year? Hey, because I am not stopping. Like, this is the next chapter of my life. And so I'm so, so happy. I'm happy that God took me through the challenges, the hurdles, the weaknesses that I've had, the failures. Hey, the failures are all a combination that has brought me to this level. I'm happy that I answered to the call. I want to salute my mentors. I was on live the other day when we were talking about this book, and I was talking about my mentors. I literally was writing, and then the list was endless. I'm like, okay, sometimes you don't know how much God has blessed you, the powerful people that God has blessed you. I want to give a special shout out to Dr. Richard, Dr. Richard Munan. This is somebody I wake up at any time, late in the night. He's in Canada, so you can imagine the time difference. But if he sees my text, he's up and he's like, Delly, whatever you want me to do for the sake of your purpose, and I've seen you stood the test of time, I am going to do it effortlessly. You see how he articulates, you see how he speaks. It's just like I say, he's a walking library. Like, he literally carries this library in his head, and you just say speak, and he just unleash, and you have to literally lock it, otherwise we would sleep here. And I'm telling him that I'm hoping that someday I'm going to get to that level where I would stand, and then having to have to speak like he's doing, chronologically in order, speaking sense, spewing wisdom. And he did the forward of this book. You cannot imagine what this means to me. So anybody can write a book, but the people who endorse that book goes a long way. So he's endorsed this book for me. And I am here to say thank you. My knees are on the ground, though I'm sitting on here, and my eyes are teary. But know that I am grateful for the single fact that you did not go to think about it. You did not say, you know what, Delhi, let me think about it. You was just like, if it a forward about you, Delhi, anything for you, I'm going to do it. And it did not take him up to, I mean, Richard is there listening. It didn't take him up to when I say 5 minutes, and the spectacular forward was there. You see what I mean? So no, this is how else do people show you that they love you? How else would somebody say, I am there for you, I'm rooting for you? This is a pat on your back to keep on going on, keep on keeping on. When you fall, I hold your hand, Delhi. That is literally what he was telling me when he was writing that forward. And I sit here with tears in my eyes. You guys know I'm a crybaby. And so when I get emotional, I just release it. But hey, Doc, thank you so, so much for everything you've done. I thank you because, hey, always ring your phone, and I know you must answer. So this is me telling the whole world that if there's something that has to be done and you do not do it, they should hold you accountable. Okay. I want to salute every one of my mentors out there. Special shout out again to my pastor. My pastor has had a significant, I would say, has been a significant part of my life. He is literally that person who believed in me. I'm not sure what is going on. Um, looks like my computer is off. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, it's
My
fine
pastor
now.
believed in me, literally was the first who saw a purpose in me. Apart from my biological dad that I lost at a very tender age, my pastor saw me when I was in a mess. I mean, the mess of myself in that position where I was literally just coming out of the world with all the crazy thoughts. But I was passionate about purpose, but not, how you have these ideas, but in a haphazard manner. And my pastor took me, and he shaped, he pruned, he literally cut off a lot of things, pruned, watered, nurtured a lot of these Delhi that everybody is celebrating today. I want to give a massive shout out to Reverend Jesse Song, because he saw in me what a lot of people did not see. He believed in me. He first believed in me. He first gave me a platform to even stand and preach the word of God. He said I could speak. At that time, I could not even articulate. I say this with tears in my eyes because I know. I'm sorry, guys. I know how it used to be before he believed in me, encouraged me, and gave me the self-esteem again because I'd lost it. And I started believing in myself up to this level where young girls and boys look up to me, run to me, believe in me, and somebody can think of writing a book after me. It is everything. And Daddy, I know you're not here today, but I want to thank you so, so much for everything you have done for me and everything you keep doing. Thank you so much. I want to give a shout out to Professor Victor Barika. I've been in the media before I got to be a brand ambassador of ICT University. I'd been a media influencer, so influencing, and I had a brand already. But you get to a level, a stage in life where somebody has to take you to another level. And I want to admit that I sit here today. Professor Victor Barika has held my hand and taken me to another pedestal. You know, just being the brand ambassador of ICT University opened massive doors for me internationally. I would say that I had an international voice thanks to ICT University and thanks that he gave me that platform. So this is a shout out to you, Professor Victor Barika. Thank you so much for believing in me. And thank you everyone from ICT University. I equally want to give out a shout out to my Zaddy. I call him my Zaddy, Eric Chinje. So so Eric Chinje, you all know he's a big gun and a very big gun, you know. But he calls me his friend, and it's a privilege. It's a rare privilege that I get to talk with him one on one, and he thinks I'm a he thinks I'm a superstar. He calls me a superstar. So
Yes, you
it's
are.
an honor. And these are people I grew up seeing in the media, grew up seeing on TV, like, hey. And then you can only imagine that God has given me the privilege to be close to these people who know what's up. And then they can mentor you and tell you this is what is happening. Now, just so I can add here, he is the, anyways, we're working on something. Let me not let the cat out of the bag, but I'm excited that he's part of the project that is coming up. I know he will not want me to announce it now, so I'm just excited. But I want to thank you so much, Sadi Chinje. Thank you for all the opportunities you've given to me, the encouragement, man, the encouragement. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. I want to give note that when I start speaking, you literally have to shut the mic, please. Just bear with me. Let me appreciate the people.
Okay, right on,
I want to give a massive shout out to Professor Emmanuel Pondi. Professor Emmanuel Pondi, Jean Emmanuel Pondi, he likes to be addressed properly. So Professor Jean Emmanuel Pondi, he is the current rector of ICT University. I do not want to keep him as just bundle him under ICT University staff. No, he is a set apart person. He is this father. So apart from him being a mentor to me, he is a father that listens, a father that has been, you know, back from Swa, my days in the Yaoundé too, you know, and having to work in close collaboration with him at ICT University, it means a lot. Sometimes we take these things for granted. These are people I could barely even stand close to where the crowd was standing, you know, just to see. You know how they say Jesus was walking past and Zacchaeus had to climb up the tree? That was a privilege for Zacchaeus to see. And so when I give out these testimonies and these appraisals, it is not because, you know, I know what it means. So I don't take it for granted. That is why I take time to appreciate people in my life, you see. So, Professor, it is an honor that I get to share your phone number. It's an honor that, you know, you ask questions. He literally said, Delhi, there's some things I need you to put me through. I'm like, I literally, it was like, wake me up from sleep if I'm dreaming. Professor, Professor Jean Emmanuel Pondi asks questions. If you know who I'm talking about, then you will understand. I want to give a massive shout out to Dr. Chair Valentine. I got to meet him again thanks to ICT University, but we clicked in such an amazing manner. You know, it was like God put us together. I believe in purpose, so I believe in divine orchestration. We worked in the same team, and I mean, till tomorrow we get to work. And when this thing came up, this is not I'm not the author of this book. However, I had to, like, you know what? I called Richard and like, Richard, please, there's one person I need you to add in your VIP list. Now, everybody listening to me, I know a lot of you will be thinking, oh, you did not include me. This is not my book, as in, I did not write it. So I would have done a better job at getting my VIP list in order. This is Richard's book. So Richard can pick the people that he thought were his guests, You see what I mean? So if you don't find yourself, please, I beg of you, just forgive me and forgive Richard as well. So coming back to Dr. Valentine, I want to thank you so much. The things I've learned from you in such a short space of time, the energy you put to support my work, it's mind blowing. And I just want to thank you so much for being here, for the lessons you taught everybody. I say thank you so much. I hope I've not forgot, man. I know I would literally forget. But hey, remind me in the comment section, okay? Just so that I do not miss out on somebody. But this is me saying a shout out to all the mentors that I've had, the ones I've not mentioned. Please, I am grateful. Thank you so much for my delicious. And hey, let me use this opportunity to address my detractors. Thank you so much, because it is actually the stones that you threw that I'm using to build all of these mansions. This is not just a bridge, it's mansions upon mansions. And people are here to celebrate. And I know you're watching at the background celebrating because, like I said, if it is good, sweetheart, it is good. So thank you all so much. Thank you for gathering. I want to stop myself because if I do not stop myself, it will take all day, okay? This is not my day. This is just me being a star girl for today. But hey, it is thanks to this guy that we all should give a standing ovation to, Mr. Ayong Richardson. I don't know why he abbreviates his name. I've told him to start putting Ayong to his name because he's the typical Bayangi man, and everybody should know that proudly. Okay, so let me not take your job at introducing him. I just want to say thank you all so much. The Delhi Stinger Code is here to stay. Grab a copy. I am going to be supporting with 50 copies. I hope that you all would read this book. For those of you who are on there, indicate if you need a copy so that I can send a copy out to you. This 50 copy is only a token of appreciation, Richard, and I hope that I can do more as the days go by. The book is available on Amazon. So you just type Delhi Singer, it is going to pop up. And hey, grab yourself a copy and get purposeful. I love you all so much. Bye-bye. Bye, bye, bye. I'm at the background and I can come up again. Bye, guys. Bye.
Okay, that was indeed an emotional moment. While Mommy Deli Singer was mentioning her mentors, her spiritual mentor, and her educational mentors as well. That was indeed emotional. Mommy Deli Singer, thank you for that inspirational piece. So straight away, we would go to our next guest speaker for the day. And Dr. Richard Munang has supported this event with, guess what? 40 copies. Wonderful. 40 copies. I am indeed mesmerized. That is wonderful. Thank you so much, Dr. Richard Munang, for this great support. And straight away, we would have our next speaker for Tambe. For Tambe. So let's have him in the chat room right away. So for Tambe is the founder of Cameroon Tutorial College, a trained lawyer and medical professional based in the UK. His dedication to education and professional excellence is indeed remarkable. So I'd like us to have Mfo Tambe on our screens. Is Mr. Mfo Tambe there? Okay, maybe he's still getting prepared. So while waiting for Mr. Mfotambe, I'd like us to call on Mr. and Mrs. Tabi. Mr. and Mrs. Tabi, are you guys there? Are you ready? Um, please use the link to come up. Okay. Oh, she left. Please use the link in the chat to come up. Any of them who is available should please come up, Mr. For Tambe or Mr. and Mrs. Tabi. Mr. Eno Mani Samuel, are you ready? If you're ready, please come up.
Backstage. I don't know if you can hear me. Hi,
Okay,
Mama.
so
I'm talking.
hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you
Sorry
clearly.
about that. Because of the time difference, we just left church, so I'll just make it brief. Thank you for having me up. I don't have so much to say. Richie, I'm really, really proud of you. I call him Richie because he's my younger brother, but he's taught me a great deal. Not just as a writer, but his person, because he has told this story a couple of times on Facebook. I'm sure you've read it. I was actually the one who told him, hey, in Nigeria, I don't know what you're doing. I see you doing something else. And it took a lot of humility for him to come down from the university to come back and restart at the O levels. And when he got the O levels, he said, sis, I'm going to go over and take the advanced level. I said, no, you take the right part, go to lower seat, upper seat, and then you will go to the university. So I'm really, really proud. Mama, I'm on call. I'm really, really proud to actually see what he's doing and how he's touching and impacting a lot of youths around the world. So I'm going to be supporting, I and my husband, actually my husband is not around, we'll be supporting Richard with 50 copies of his book. Thank you so much.
Okay,
All right.
thank you. That was indeed wonderful. That was from the elder sister of our very author, Wogo Eyon Richardson, and she supported with 50 copies. My God, that is wonderful. Okay, straight away, I would like for us to have our next guest speaker who would come in to give his support as well. Uh, Samuel Ayok Enomani, are you ready? If you are, please come up.
Yeah, I think I'm ready. Hello. Good evening.
Hello, welcome back.
Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. Uh, I changed environment. This is just to say that I respect Mr. Richardson very well from 2018 that we met till now. It has been an incredible journey. Together, we have achieved a lot together. And to all those who are viewing us, I usually say that intentionality is the one word you should look for. And the mentality of a man is the driver to his destiny. I think whatever he's achieving now, whatever he will achieve, is because of his mindset. And of course, him being called Mr. Inspirator is really an inspiration. And usually I would tell him that, hey, bro, you inspire me. He will say, it's a lie, you are the mentor and stuff like that. But that's not the truth. I think that he's doing a great job and it's commendable. And whatever is watching him all over globally, Richardson is great, he's consistent, and he needs all the support anyone can give him. So, not to make it a monologue, I just say thank you, and specifically to Miss DELLY. It's the first time I watch her live sessions. I only just know about her. I just want to say that it's indeed a life worth living, that someone can give you the flowers while you are alive. To inspiring, especially the young girls, it's really an amazing journey for me, and I really appreciate it. So I will support with 10 copies of the book. That's just to say thank you to him for always being there and trying to show to the younger people that we can do something.
That's
And the
wonderful.
last thing, I shouldn't forget, the last thing, I am a woman is not an excuse and should never be an excuse.
Of
And
course.
Miss Delhi is the narrative. She's changing the narrative, and she's a perfect description of I am a woman is not an excuse. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prince Samuel. So, Prince Samuel insists that being a woman should not be an excuse. And of course,
The DELLY SINGAH Code. 7 keys to a purposeful and influential life. Ready to unlock the secrets of success? DELLY SINGAH Code is here. Delve deep into a journey of purpose, intentionality, and transformation. Written by the brilliant mind, DELLY SINGAH. The DELLY SINGAH Code will inspire you to pursue your dreams and unlock your full potential. Join us for the official book launch. Be part of the excitement, the energy, the stories. Pre-order now and be the first to experience the magic of Delhi Singha Code. This is your moment. Unlock your success with the Delhi Singha Code. See you at the launch.
Welcome back, everyone. Now the moment is finally here, and we are going to hear from the horse's mouth. And of course, is no other person than our very own writer, poet, Woggle Eyoung Richardson, our very own author. So, Woggle Eyoung Richardson, please come up. And of course, he is the author of the Delhi Singha Code. He's an emerging poet, playwright, and freelancer passionate about empowering young minds. He is also the founder of Rich World Group, where he inspires Cameroonian youth to reach their full potential and create a positive impact in the society. He is known for his compelling storytelling. Yes. So Richardson's works include Beyond Limits, Reimagining Education, The Popular Return of Ngwe, The Return of Ngwe, and That Pains. So his writings and leadership focus on breaking barriers and motivating others to realize their dreams. So let's welcome in the chat room Woggle Eyoung Richardson. I call him Bayangi Boy. Okay, are you there, Woggle Eyoung Richardson? Okay, here comes our author.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Um, I am very, very happy tonight. I mean, I wish I could cry to really express the feeling. All right, special invitees. I am very elated to have your presence grace this very special occasion, a very big moment in my life. I will begin by thanking the Almighty God for being the source of inspiration, for the gift of life, because many years ago, about 10 years ago, I attempted suicide, and it was God who saved me. So I wish to thank God for that. If not, I wouldn't have been here talking to you, and the Singers Code wouldn't have been a reality. So I give all glory to God. He has been my driving force. He has been the source of my life. And most importantly, he has been the one that has helped me to discover my purpose in life. At 22, I wish to thank Mommy Delly Singah. Wow, she's the inspiration behind this book. Honestly, I follow her for close to about 6 months, and I must say, I've learned a lot. I mean, she is a model to young people. She is a source of inspiration. And I've always said it that we cannot forge ahead as a nation if young people do not have the right models, don't have the right people they are looking onto. So I've watched her closely, follow her on several shows, written a lot about her, read her write-ups, and I say they've been very inspirational, they've been very impactful. She is a beacon for young people. And I think that is something that is very, very important, because I think young people need to have the right models if they truly need to have the guidance, the support to forge ahead and to fulfill their best goal. So when I came up with this, when I finished reading the last post she made, it was on her principles, and I thought of, no, it is time for us to start telling our own stories. You know, we have to start telling our own stories. If we don't tell our stories, a lot of young people, they might not really know. And social media is not enough, because it's not, I would not say it's an internal library. An account can be hacked, and then the next minute everything goes off. So I thought it's wise to document her story to inspire young people to keep this as not just as a gift, but as a monument, a reference point where young people can always look back and can always say that no, this is a woman, in spite of her flaws, in spite of her perfection, she is a model that young people can look and then draw inspiration to forge ahead
Yeah.
in their life. So
Yeah.
I found that very important, especially her keywords: receive sense, live an intentional life. I got like, oh, this is really good. So that is where I drew the inspiration to write this book. So it's been an important fact. And in fact, when I conceived the idea to write this book, it took me, I think, 2 days. I spent 2 days writing everything, and then I had to get to her inbox and like, hey, if someone writes a story about you, we appreciate it. And then I was so amazed that she immediately reacted and she got to me. And I want to tell you that I've never met her. I've never met her in person. I've just been following her on social media, but she is an emblem of simplicity. She's an emblem of humility. She's an emblem of support. I mean, she has been so tremendous throughout this journey. And I really wish to thank her for being an instrumental force. I also wish to thank all the delicious out there who have been supporting Mommy Delly, who have been following, sharing the links, the posts since we started this book project. I also wish to thank my mentor. I also wish to thank the members of Cameroon Writers Association, especially my coordinator, Nani, who has been an instrumental force. I wish to thank my family, especially my mom and my dad. Unfortunately, today happened to be the second year my father passed away, and it's a coincidence. Actually, I didn't even thought that was going to be the case. So I wish to thank him even in his absence because he was an instrumental force. He encouraged me in the early days when I started writing. My brothers, my sisters, family members, Facebook lovers. In fact, I am so full of joy. I wish to thank you all for supporting me, and I wish to tell you that this is not the end. This is just the beginning. And to all the special guests who have supported, who have bought copies, my big thanks to you. I heart you all. I love you all. And I think that with your support, we can make Cameroon great. We are the ones to make this nation great. And I believe in us. And I believe in every young person there who is thinking of becoming a writer. I wish to tell you that your dreams are possible. So thank you all, guys. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being a force that I can look onto. Thank you, Mommy Delly, and everybody who has been part of this wonderful project. I say, may the good Lord bless you all. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much.
Okay, our very own author, please do not go yet. Do not go yet. We have a lot of questions for you. Okay, so before I go ahead to ask some questions, first of all, I'd like to encourage our viewers to please drop in their questions in the comment as well. So we have our author on screen, and please feel free to drop your questions in the comments. So, Wogo and Young Richardson, I am very curious. You made mention of the fact that you have been following Mommy Delly Singer for about 4 months before you thought of writing about her, right?
Yes, I said
Okay.
6 months. 6 months. Okay.
Okay, 6 months. Okay, so I'm really curious to know, how did you get to know about Mommy Delly Singer? Did her page just pop up, or did you get to hear about her from someone, or how did you get to know about her?
All right. I think I came across a page when somebody tagged her, and it was a very negative post, actually. So I had to read that. Who's this daily singer? And I mean, then I got to start following her, and then seeing a lot of things about her, and that was it. That was the beginning of this wonderful journey. So that's how I got to know Mommy Daily Singer.
Okay, that now takes us to the point that negativity can as well help us grow. So we should not be afraid of embarrassment or negative talks. Like Delhi Singer said in one of her live videos, she said she is used to chesting negativity. Any negativity that comes her way, she always overcomes. And that is indeed great. All right, so now going to the second question, and so when you started following Mommy Delhi Singer for about 6 months, so what exactly prompted you to writing this book? What was that thing that sparked?
Okay. I I realized that it was time to start telling Cameroonian stories. because I discovered that those Cameroonians were not telling their stories. You see, and then I understood that young people today need role models. So we need to project the right models, models to them so that they can learn. So that was the main inspiration. That's what prompted me to start writing and to start writing. And I want to say that this is not just the end, this is just the beginning. We have to start telling our story. We consume more of foreign works. We know about Donald Trump. We know more about Barack Obama. What about our local heroes? This is a time for us to embrace 80-20, to start consuming more of our content, reading and writing more about our heroes than depending solely on people that are not, that are far away. So I thought it very important. Let us be writing about people that were there, people we can look onto, and not just only looking at the Michelle Obama, the Oprah Winfrey, and a whole lot of others. These are people who are doing exactly what these other people are doing. So that was what really triggered me to start writing.
Okay, wow, that is indeed wonderful. I must confess, I am indeed inspired. I am indeed inspired. Okay, I
Thank
just
you.
saw a comment. Someone says God turned their evil to her advantage, of course. All right, so now thank you so much, Wogo Ayang Richardson. Do you have any words to add?
All right. I think I would simply encourage young people out there, because that's my focus. I think that they should follow the right people. I read a book many years ago titled Gifted Hands by Ben Carlson. And I was going through a period where I realized that my life was worthless. My life was never going to have meaning. And then when I read about this man, and I realized that, oh, if he could go through all this and then still become a successful person, it means that I can equally do so. So I think that is an example, because Mommy Day Singer that we know today, many people see her and assume that she grew up in a house where she was given gold and silver, but she has gone through a lot of challenges. She has gone through a lot of issues, but then she learned to turn her dark pains into great gain. So young people need to learn to turn their dark pains into great gain, and they need to be watchful the kind of people they are following in the media, because there's a lot of toxicity in the media, a lot of bad negative things. So young people need to watch out, follow people who are preaching the right values, follow people who are there to defend your interests, follow people who have you at heart, follow people who will inspire you, who will encourage you, follow people who will ensure that they support you intellectually, spiritually, socially, morally, in every aspect, not just people who only throw a chicken chain and then you start doing things that will not help you. So I think that's the only advice I have for young people. And I want to say that a big congratulations to all Cameroonian youth. I believe in you, and I think that if we do the right thing, we.
Okay.
The Delhi Singha Code. 7 keys to a purposeful and influential life. Ready to unlock the secrets of success? Delhi Singha Code is here. Delve deep into a journey of purpose, intentionality, and transformation. Written by the brilliant mind, Delly Singha. The Delly Singha Code will inspire you to pursue your dreams and unlock your full potential. Join us for the official book launch. Be part of the excitement, the energy, the stories. Pre-order now and be the first to experience the magic of Delly Singha Code. This is your moment. Unlock your success with the Delly Singha Code. See you at the launch.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks to our very own author, Wogo Ayong Richardson. Thank you so much for those words. So we have heard from the horse's mouth. And now I would like to call on Dr. Che for a brief talk. Please come up, Dr. Che.
Yeah, hello, everybody. Once more, let me just use this opportunity to tell something to young Cameroonians.
Okay.
You see the example of W.E. Richardson. He did not wait for someone to give him an opportunity. He looked around his immediate environment. He saw something that was inspirational, and he took up a challenge, to deliver a masterpiece like this. What I'm telling you guys is don't wait for someone to give you something. Look around you and see what you can do to bring value. Yesterday, when I was reading, the soft copy of this book, I started reading, and then I'm like, okay, this is from W.E. Richardson. After about 2 pages, I'm like, am I mistaken? Is this W.E.B. Du Bois? I'm like, wait a minute. The writing style of this gentleman, when you even hear him speak, he just spoke now. When you hear him speak, you understand that this is a brilliant mind. And the question is this an isolated case, or this is something that is enormous in Cameroon? I believe in the latter. There is a lot of untapped potential in Cameroon. And it amazes me to see young people like this who have this style of writing, and we are just getting to know about them now. This is I am still mesmerized, and honestly, I will be reaching out to you privately, but I am trying to sound an alarm, and I'm talking to Cameroon, I'm talking to Africa. If we look at what we have within, there is a lot of potential. And when I say Africa is blessed, we have raw materials, things that are below our soil. That is true. But in terms of human resource, we have a lot. Please, please, let us look from within. This may go in line with the 80-20. Like I said initially, someone could have written about Oprah Winfrey, someone could have written about Michelle Obama and so. But you pick someone within us. And there are still many. There are many people in our midst where we can use their examples to shine a light and tell young people, don't be in despair. There is something that you can do. There are a lot of opportunities where you currently are. It only takes a little bit of imagination. I am really happy that I was invited on this podcast. Very, very happy to have heard from Richardson himself. And again, I will be reaching out to you. This is great. Celebrate our own people while they are still there. Give young people the opportunity to see examples of people who have come out from environment like theirs. And having read the part that I've read about this book, I have this summary. DELLY SINGAH. She was in dire straits. She got into the waters and swam across. She bypassed sharks and tidal waves. But when she came out ashore, she understood that she had a mission to build a bridge, so that those who are in destitute in areas that she knows very well should not have to go through that despair. They can use that bridge and come ashore. Thank you very much, DELLY, but thanks most especially to Richardson for bringing this story to light. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Che. That was indeed great. And I see you insist on the fact that we should not wait for opportunities. We should seize opportunities. I was reading a book, and that book said, if the door is closed, pass through the window or force the door open.
Absolutely.
Yes, of
We can
course.
create opportunities. Create the opportunities. And many people have offered copies of these books, right? They are trying to inspire Cameroonian youth. We could do giveaways and give 5,000, 10,000 and so. But you're going to use that for something that maybe you're not proud of. But get a copy of this book and see if you can realign your purpose. Dream big. I tell people like a joke. As I sit here and I talk to you, I have a project that if you give me $1 billion franc CFA, I will start execution. That is what it means to have a vision, to know what you can do before it comes, to dream big and be ready. Because what is success is when opportunity meets preparedness. Be prepared. Have a plan so that when you get that opportunity, you can execute. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Che. Thank you so, so much.
My
So, in
pleasure.
essence, we should dream big, we should be very passionate, and we should have direction as well. So, right away, we are going to call on the very reason behind this book to give us the last words before we call it a day, before we draw the curtains. So, I'd like to call on Mommy Delly Singer. Mommy Delly, are you there?
The DELLY SINGAH Code. 7 Keys to a Purposeful and Influential Life. Ready to unlock the secrets of success? DELLY SINGAH Code is here. Delve deep into a journey of purpose, intentionality, and transformation. Written by the brilliant mind, DELLY SINGAH. The DELLY SINGAH Code will inspire you to pursue your dreams and unlock your full potential. Join us for the official book launch. Be part of the excitement, the energy, the stories. Pre-order now and be the first to experience the magic of DELLY SINGAH Code. This is your moment. Unlock your success with the DELLY SINGAH Code. See you at the launch.
Mommy
Hello.
Delly's here. Hello.
I mean, I've stopped crying, so
Mommy, are
thank
you a
you.
crybaby baby?
I'm a crybaby, man. It gets emotional, I yield to it, okay? But it's for a positive course. So yeah. Um I would love to share the screen. I would have loved to share the screen with Mr. Ayong Richardson at this moment. Okay. I really again want to appreciate him. I think he has had a really bad connection today, but we are happy that at least he could, make out time and, just to give us the powerful word he gave us. He said something quite intriguing that he saw me on a page that negative things were written about me, and he got curious and he came and followed me. This is not me wanting to thrive on that. It's these are things that I've had before. But let me say this: most of the times I've had massive breakthroughs have come from such scenarios, and I say this to everyone listening to me. A lot of times when I come live, you people would ask, "What is it that keeps me going?" and all of this. These are the kind of things you see. Why don't you react? Why don't you fight? The way they drag your name in the media. Oh, please. I'm just happy because I need those people. Like I said, they would throw the stones and I'm using them for mansions. This is not the first time. I remember there was the last time I went to Cameroon. I was traveling to Cameroon and I had an exceptional reception by my own people. I come from the northwest region of Cameroon, precisely in Gi, Ajay. I come from Ajay village in Gi subdivision. And I've been a celebrated personality in the media for a long time, but I never felt my people supporting me like that. But that was the first encounter I had. And they gave me a support that I've not had from any community. Like they say, a prophet is not known in the hometown. But when the prophet got to be known, it felt like the days they cut up for the days they had not celebrated me. You see what I mean? My people came out. They came to the airport. The chief of my village sent people to come pick me up and send a dance, traditional dance group to come take me. I'm just showing you this not because of those details, but more importantly, how that came about. So one person actually saw me in the media, just like Richardson saw me, came and was like, "This girl all over the place, the dragging. Who is this girl?" Strange enough, the person who was dragging me said, "I'm from one village called Gi." And the guy was like, "Is this girl from Gi? My sister, my own sister from Gi." He wrote to me and was like, "So they've been following me all this while in the media. They didn't even know I'm from Gi. That they heard from one platform somebody insulting me that I'm from Gi. That because of that, they're going to do me a reception I would not believe." Now, when people write to me every day, I receive loads of messages, so many promises and stuff, and some don't come to fruition. And guess what? I didn't bother about it because I don't. I'm not excited about some things. So I just felt like, okay, but thank you. At the end of the day, thank you that you honor the things I do. And again, this is just to let you know how negativity is positivity in disguise. If you
Yeah,
do not
exactly.
learn from these things, trust me, you will never learn in the media. It is going to be a waste of time and energy trying to go down low to prove points that is already known. There is hardly anything you want to say about me that the people you're trying to say it to them do not know. They know, they are intentional at not listening or not propagating that unknown to them. God uses even the negative things, the mundane things, the seemingly stupid things to compound the wise. Now, these people who think they are wise enough to come and do all of the negative things they're doing, God uses the foolish things to compound the wise. And I say,
That,
my life is scripture. My life is purpose, so it's divinely orchestrated. So bring it on. I want to tell you all listening to me, if you had intentions of bringing negativity my way and you started having a second thought, sweetheart, bring it on. That is my next level that you are withholding. That's
yes.
why I am unperturbed. I use this word in the media, and the people are beginning to use it like sarcastically. But hey, I am unperturbed about dragging. I love it because that is what propels me to my next level. And if you have picked out something from this, let it be that the negativity around you, because most often we want to thrive on the positive things that are said about us. They say a lot of positive things. Where does that take me? You see what I mean? It's good. There's a good name that is better than gold and silver. Bible tells us that. However, there is a level that you will get to that it will take negativity and not positivity. And like I said, if you're not ready to be insulted, to be criticized, to be critiqued, to be shamed, to be lied upon, to be confused, to be misinterpreted. If you are not ready to take the bullets, honey, you cannot get to the level you want to get to,
That's
because
true.
this is success inside out. It is a combination of these things that would make you more than a mommy deli. I don't want to think this is the level. I think there is another level out there and more levels that we all are aiming at. So every young man and boy and girl listening to me, I want to say I am an inspiration. However, be inspired by even the things that I've said here. Be inspired even by this negative energy that is released, and then you see a beautiful thing come out. The Delhi Singer Code would never have been born if not of whichever platform. It's inconsequential, but I'm just happy that he mentioned, because he never told me. I just thought he's one of the followers on social media. But for him to say that today to the hearing of everybody, because if I'd come with this story to tell people, they'll be like, oh, you're making it up. But now that's the author of this phenomenal book. I've had it read, and I'm going to be reading it over and over again. Like I said, there is an interview at the back of the books. Things are said that I've rarely said in the media. You want to buy and read, okay? I think that was smart. It was a genius idea for him to have granted me this interview, and then have things, ask questions that I think would go a long way to add spice to the book. I am a your number one fan, Ayon Richardson. Thank you so much. May God bless you. May God increase you. May God uplift you. May your ink never run dry. This is just the beginning. You're going to write books that will be read not just in Cameroon, internationally. Because you have sown in my life, God would in turn bless you. That the fruits that will come out from this seed would be obvious. The entire world would celebrate you. You would be an excellent, I mean, a celebrity writer in Cameroon, in Africa, and in the world, because you have sown in my life a seed that I never expected, because you have celebrated me, because you have poured virtue into me, because you have done things that I could never imagine. This is almost, it's not even my birthday, and I'm receiving these excellent gifts. I want, God will bless you from the bottom of my heart. God will bless you. God will bless you. God will increase your coats, expand your reach. God will bless you, Ayon Richardson. And every other person who needed the fire, I hope this is it for you. Every writer who has kept their books, everyone whose ink was drying, this should be that refilling of your ink, that you go back Every project, not just to the writers, those of you who have been called into philanthropic activities, the ones who have been called to influence, like I'm doing, the ones who have been called to salvage marriages that are failing, the ones who have been called into IT, the ones who have been called to preach the word of God, every aspect, every sector, as you listen to me, may that fire be rekindled. And I pray that you will not die without fulfilling purpose, because that is the reason why you're on earth. Without purpose, you're only existing and not living. I need you to live authentic life, not just for us, not for this dispensation, but for posterity, and do things that would outlive us. And I know that this is that breakthrough moment, and it's given me so much joy, so much peace, so much happiness, so much fulfillment that I get to see this day. Not people coming together when I'm not there. I, with all of the things I said, I wish I could say more, but I know that the message has gone through. And please pre-order your copies. These copies will be made available to you. Just get. You see, there is this scrolling text under. For those of you who are watching on Facebook, please, there's a scrolling text. There's a underneath your screens. Please get that number, pre-order, buy and share to so many people. If you have ordered and you want to add the copies, please go ahead and do it. This book should be in every library in Cameroon. Why not Africa and the world? It is our thing. So let us promote it. I thank you once again, Mary Ann. You have been awesome. Thank you so much. We started with a K, like, stuff, but hey, here we are, and all is well that ends well. Thank you so much from my heart, and I'm hoping that you host another thing for me again. So I hope to see you around again, okay? And to every VIP guest, the ones who could not make it, the ones in the comment section, you all are VIPs. I thank you, my delicious. Thank everybody who has made this day a success. I love you all from my heart. It's goodbye from my end. Bye, bye, bye. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, hello everyone. Like Mommy Delhi Singer has said, the Delhi Singer code is now available for purchase on Amazon.com. A link will be displayed on your screens right now for easy access. So, for our viewers in Cameroon, we have a special offer. You can secure your copy by making a payment of 2,500 francs CFA to the MTN mobile money number on your screens as well. 653-148964. 653-148964. So just send a screenshot of your payment alongside the Momo name Wogo Richardson Eyong, and your copy will be delivered to you wherever you are in Cameroon. So this is a fantastic opportunity to get your hands on this life-changing book. So thank you all for joining us tonight for the virtual launch of the Delhi Singer Code. So we hope Richardson's insight have inspired you to unlock your own potential and live a life filled with purpose. Okay.
The Delhi Singha Code. 7 keys to a purposeful and influential life. Ready to unlock the secrets of success? Delhi Singha Code is here. Delve deep into a journey of purpose, intentionality, and transformation. Written by the brilliant mind, Delly Singha. The Delly Singha Code will inspire you to pursue your dreams and unlock your full potential. Join us for the official book launch. Be part of the excitement, the energy, the stories. Pre-order now and be the first to experience the magic of Delhi Singha Code. This is your moment. Unlock your success with the Delhi Singha Code. See you at the launch.